Alright, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is my preview for Dortmund versus Chelsea. Big Champions League game. Let's get into it. So obviously it's the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 game. We're away to Dortmund. If we look at Dortmund's record, last few games they've been very good. They've won all 5 of their last 5 games. They've scored 13 and conceded 5. Us on the other hand, we've won 1, drew 3, lost 1, scored 3 and conceded 3. So while we're in the phase that our record doesn't look that great, we have been improving, we have been looking better, and we are starting to get players back from injury now. So I wouldn't totally write us off necessarily. I know a lot of people are, but I wouldn't necessarily write us off, to be honest. I mean, if we look at how we both did in the groups, we topped our group, we beat Milan. Milan came second, Salzburg third, Zagreb fourth. We took our group by 3 points. They came second in their group. Man City won it with 14. They came second with 9. Sevilla with 5. We will be clear underdogs, especially it would be an away game. You know, it's a very hard place to go, Dortmund Stadium. You know, fantastic atmosphere there. So I think anyone going away there is always certain to be underdogs, let alone when you take into account the records, the last few games, and whatever. So the trio of Wesley Fofana, Kovacic and Zakaria, they're all in the squad for today. There's a chance they will come off the bench. They definitely won't start. I can't see them starting any of them. But there is a good chance they'll come off the bench, get some game time obviously as we start to get them back. Obviously, fantastic that they're back. We certainly needed that, especially in midfield, Kovacic and Zakaria. Right, so have a good team I would start, considering injuries and obviously who's not in the squad and whatever. In goal, I'd start Kepa, no brainer. Right back, Reece James. Once again, I don't think there needs to be much context decision. Centre back, Thiago Silva. Once again, not much needs to be said. Now, the second centre back, this is where it gets interesting. Because obviously, Badiashile would be in our best team right now, but he's not in our squad. So realistically, you've got to look at rather Koulibaly or Chalobah. Personally, I'm tempted to go Koulibaly, I think. I think he's more experience on the big stage of the Champions League. Obviously in Europe with Napoli. So I think I would go Koulibaly. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Chalobah, and I wouldn't be against going for Chalobah. But I think maybe give Koulibaly a shot, or he hasn't played in a few games, he's going to be hungry to win his spot back in the team. But both players would be realistically. Left back, I'll go Chilwell. I think a lot of people are starting to lose it with Cucurella now. I think now with Chilwell's back, it's hard to justify starting Cucurella over him, to be honest. 2 centre mids, I'd go with Enzo Fernandez, that's a no-brainer, making his Champions League debut for Chelsea. And I would also go Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Obviously, you have about 3 players in that position. You could rather go with Loftus-Cheek, Chukwuemeka, or Gallagher. Obviously, you do have Zakaria and Kovacic coming back from injury, but it's a risk to throw them in straight away and start them. Personally, I don't think Loftus-Cheek played too bad against West Ham. I think they had a good season so far, so I'd go for Loftus-Cheek. Even though I have been impressed with Chukwuemeka as well. And that camera, I'll go João Felix. I definitely need to really emphasise much on that. Right wing, I'd go Ziyech. Obviously, Madueke, he isn't in the squad. Could go Gallagher right wing, but I'd go Ziyech. Left wing, I'd go Mudryk. I mean, there's not too many options on that left wing. Could go Mount, but yeah, I think I'd go Mudryk all the way. Obviously, hopefully with Chilwell starting, them two can link up and we can get Mudryk more in the play, involved in the game more of his runs. He makes some really good runs, Mudryk. Just, especially against West Ham, we just weren't using them. And up front, I'd go with Kai Havertz. I mean, I know a lot of people are annoyed with Kai Havertz up front, but there isn't another option. Aubameyang and Fofana both aren't in the squad, so it'd have to be Kai Havertz up front. I really like Havertz. I'm a big fan of Havertz. Always have been. Means up by Leverkusen, I was a fan of him. Once he came to us, obviously he scored that goal in the Champions League final, what we can never thank him for. Up front isn't his position, I've talked about this loads. When he gains a good run of form, it'll be great, but he never has really been able to get in a good run of form. He'll have games where he plays really well, get a few goals, whatever, but he can never do that game after game. And that's the frustrating part about him. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we can get the win tonight. Be a big win if we can, especially at Dortmund. And it'll be a good lead to bring into the second leg. Thanks for watching. See ya.